I thank God for sending his son, Jesus Christ. In opening up this lively devotional service, I have so much to give God special thanks for. I was reading and meditating all this week on the second chapter of Hebrews, when it talks about Jesus and how awesome, and just, if you would just think about it, think about Jesus and how awesome of a person that he is, and the sacrifice that he made for you and for myself. I just want to read just a little bit of it, a little bit of it. And I thought about St. Lisa on this week, how the last service that we were in together, she was just so emotional, and how she was just giving God thanks from her heart about how good God is. And I thought about that. All the words that she echoed were just my sentiments. Hebrews, James. Here it is, Hebrews, the second chapter of Hebrews, how it says, the seventh verse, thou madest him a little lower than the angels, and crownedest him with glory and honor, and didst set him over the works of thy hands. No, that's not it. The ninth verse, it says, but we see Jesus, who was made a little lower than the angels. But we see Jesus, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor. He was made like us, that he, by the grace of God, should taste death for every man. For it became him, for whom are all things, and by whom are all things, in bringing many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings. For both he that sanctifieth and they who are sanctified are all of one. That's God. For which cause he is not ashamed to call them brethren. Can you believe that? Jesus is not ashamed to call us brethren. The King of the world calls us brethren. That's just amazing. He called us brethren, saying, this is what Jesus said, I will declare thy name unto my brethren. In the midst of the church will I sing praise unto thee. Jesus is saying these words about his Father. He's going to sing praises in the midst of us. And again, I will put my trust in him. And again, behold, I and the children which God hath given me. For as much then as the children are partakers of flesh and blood, he also himself likewise took part of the same, that through death he might destroy him that had the power of death, that is, the devil. I just think I've just been meditating on that all week long. Just the goodness of Jesus, just the King of the world humbled himself and decided, I'm going to be made like unto your children, Father, and call them brethren. That's just amazing to me. When I think about it, it's just amazing to me that we are brethren, to be called brethren with Jesus Christ, the King of the world. He's so awesome. He's so great. Who wouldn't serve a God like this? And not only that, God, it's just amazing how it says, for God so loved the world. That's some kind of love. That is some kind of love that God has for his creation. I'm so happy. I'm so thankful. We are all abundantly blessed. We are all abundantly blessed. That God has just been so good to us. He woke each and every last one of us. He woke us up this morning. He didn't have to do that. He did not have to wake us up this morning. He woke each and every last one of us up this morning. We're here. We have smiling faces. We all have a place to call home. We all have food to eat. We all have clothes on our back. We all have shoes that we can wear. We all have clean water to drink. I'm telling you, there's something about that. You don't want to have to go to the over there to the creek and fetch your own water, because water over there is dirty. So you got to go walk and fetch the water and then do something to it to try to make it clean. But we have clean water coming out of the faucet. Clean, drink as much of it as you want. And even if you don't want faucet water, you can go to the store and you can purchase the bottled water if that's what you want. Look how blessed we are. For these are some things that we ought not to take for granted, because there are people that are walking the face of this earth that do not have clean water to drink. We know about the people in, what was it, in Michigan. We know about those people in Michigan, and they still fighting over, it was public knowledge years ago. They are still fighting for clean water to come out of their faucets, clean water to bathe in, clean water to cook in. We ain't even talking about clean water to drink. People are getting diseases from the dirty water that they're bathing in, to just wash themselves in dirty water, and they're getting sick because the water is not clean. We have so much to give God thanks for. I have so much to give God thanks for. He has been so good to me. I will praise him right now, while I have my being.